Guten Abend and willkommen, miners. Welcome back. Happy Thursday to all of y'all. Happy Vacation Friday for me. Got tomorrow off, chilling with my boy Jake, having a bro date for the day. Don't know what we're doing. Probably gonna go hit the range, have some drinks, do some shit. I also got the whole night to myself. Wife is going off to a concert. So I'm just on puppy duty all night. Depending on when I hang out with him, I might pop on, do a little early stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll find out, but you're not gonna know unless you hit that follow button below so that you know when I go live. And anyways, on that note, yeah, so we're trying to live it end again today. I was told I was playing this deck incorrectly, so that's why we are going to go ahead and give it a shot again. Now that I have talked to an actual living end player who has told me how to properly play the deck and that I'm a fucking moron. But we're gonna go with that. We are also going to continue with our little theme here of undescribed G Fuel flavors. Today we are going for Ice Shatter, fired by my boy Sub-Zero, which huge Mortal Kombat fan personally. Super stoked to see that they started pre-production for the new live-action movie. I don't care what people say. I fucking loved all these movies. I know they're bad, but they're fucking entertaining. Absolutely loved them. Loved the new one. No, it is not a masterpiece, but damn, is it entertaining. Also, really, really stoked to see where they go with Sub-Zero with this one. I'm really hoping that they follow the actual storyline and that Sub-Zero becomes Noob Saibot. And we get to see what goes on with that, and then we get to have his little brother come in as the actual Sub-Zero. But yeah, that's just me nerded out a little bit about Mortal Kombat stuff. But I mean, you don't watch those movies for storyline. Even the games, the storyline is convoluted and stupid as shit. But fight scenes were awesome. It was not as gory as I was hoping it would be, but it was so cool to actually finally get to see fatalities on screen. Even if some of them were a little dorky. But anyways, let's hop into a league. Let's see how this goes. Have some fun. See what everybody's plans for the weekend are. I was thinking about playing another list of Solar Flare that I found this morning, but I decided I'm going to play this instead. Sticking with the Cascade theme, because why the fuck not? But we'll see. Wanted to switch it up a little bit from the fun we've been having with the Glimpse combo, so I decided to try Living End again because it's actually a good Cascade deck, and I tried Rhinos, and I'm just not that kind of player. But yeah, let's see how this goes. We were pleasantly surprised by the last two, so let's see if this is any better than the fucking movies have been. But find out. Kind of just tastes like generic blue raspberry, to be completely honest. Not terrible. It doesn't have the same like gritty kind of like pre-workout-y taste to it. This is probably the smoothest one so far, but just kind of generic blue raspberry taste. Not terrible. So far, apparently the Tetris one's the only one that's actually been bad. But yeah, I'll probably keep doing this. Like I said, I actually found the grocery store up the street has a shitload of these. So I'll probably keep working my way through them, trying to find shit. But yeah, having fun trying these out. Where, seriously, there's 1,900 people and it takes us over a minute to find a match. But what's everybody doing this weekend? Hopefully everyone's having fun. I got some fun plans and shit. We got a party going on Saturday, and then going out to the A Day to Remember concert on Sunday with Jake. That was his birthday present this year. The wife and I got him tickets to go see that, so we're super stoked to go see it with him. We were supposed to go when they came around a couple years back before the pandemic happened, and last minute my job told me to go fuck myself. That was back when I was in my previous position. Told me that they couldn't find coverage and denied my vacation day the day before, even though I'd requested it like 4 months prior to that. So, super stoked I finally get to see these guys. Yeah. Hopefully everyone, like I said, hopefully everyone had a good couple of days recently. Oh, we have a match finally. All right, let's see. Update on the tattoo front. Took that derma skin off. Yeah, I'm peeling way the fuck more this time than the last time I had that shit. way more skin peeling off. More fun facts for people who have never had tattoos. I've only got one cycler, but I've got a grief. We're on the draw. I've got a cascader, and I've got force negation for protection. Like, I kind of want to keep this, but this is relying really heavily on the straight wraith hitting something good. Like, I want to keep this, but I also feel like this is super greedy. Actually, no, we're gonna keep. We just need to find Cascaders. We're not doing shit until turn 3 anyways. We're gonna be able to cycle this on turn 1. Oh god, is this fucking Ragamonkey right off the bat? Awesome. Game 1, match 1. Fucking Murktide bullshit. I was actually maybe is this Dredge? Well, this'll be interesting. Okay, drew into something that I don't give a fuck about. That's not good. And I drew a living end. Okay, this apparently was a bad keep. Oops. Alright, well. Let's hope that 2 living ends are enough to get us there. Because we ain't doing shit till turn 3. At least. I still need more fucking cyclers, so... I mean, I guess I could have griefed there. Maybe I should have. I don't know. We'll see what they do first. Maybe we luck out and they only have a single land. But yeah, this is just discard a card and sack it. Yeah, maybe we'll luck out and they just kept a 1-lander. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, what are our opponents doing here? Probably should have griefed there, but oh well. Oh, maybe this is the Madness deck. Okay. So grief may or may not be something actually relevant here, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, I swear to God. Okay, underroll. Okay, this is interesting. Some kind of weird teamer food? Very confused what's going on here. You chucking another root waller or something? I have no fucking idea. Wonder. Oh, that's interesting. This is definitely not a deck I've ever seen before. Then another neonate. Well, their shit's got flying, so that's mildly problematic for us. They're also gonna get a... Ooh, they got an Asmo? Jesus, they are going to get a ton of shit back. So there's something to be said about maybe just not even going forward and scooping. Oh, I mean, I guess we take the cookbook because that's all that's in hand. So luckily they can't really do much of anything here yet. I guess we'll play the Spire Bluff Canal, but they're going to get way more shit back that matters than we will, because they'll get 2 Neonates, a Wonder, and an Asmo. I do not like where we are at currently. We're probably going to just bounce this fucking hollow one, though. Yeah, we're going to bounce the hollow one. Jeez. Yeah, I do not particularly like where we're at. Bounce the hollow one. That way at least they can't play it again. Because the other problem is they're going to get this Asmo back, and they're going to be able to, like, fucking do shit with it. Yeah, I do not like where we are at. Oh, never mind. Maybe he's going to get to do it anyways. Jesus Christ, he's gonna get way, way too much shit back. We cannot go for the fucking combo. Jesus. Well, hold on. Let's look at our sideboard. Obviously, we're bringing in the endurances. Outside of that, I really don't know what the fuck we bring in. Like, we cannot combo. They're just gonna get way too much shit back here. So, not. I mean, granted, we don't have a clock either. Is the problem? Fuck. So yeah, they'll probably just pump this. Really, they're not pumping it. That's weird. Maybe they fucked up. Yeah, because we definitely cannot just fucking go for it. That's the biggest problem here. Fuck. Unless we get wet. Or we're just gonna draw all of our goddamn fucking lands, because you know that's how today's going apparently. Well, I'm about to say fuck it and scoop and go to game two. Because they're just gonna get way too much shit back. I mean, the other option is we go for it and then go for it to wipe the board again, but then we basically just reset where we're at. I mean, granted, they'll kill a bunch of shit on us, so maybe it's worth it. Maybe that's our shot, because they're gonna fucking make a bunch of shit with Asmo. Yeah, because they're probably gonna make a bunch of shit with Then there's gonna. God damn it! I really don't think there's a way we get out of this. I don't know. I into a hollow one. I mean, yeah, I think we just fucking go for it and then wipe again. So basically, hopefully they'll kill a bunch of shit with their Asmo coming in. And we'll just take whatever the hell's in their hand. And then we wipe again. For the hell of it. They're about to get a bunch of shit back, but then they're just going to get back a hollow one. A bunch of Asmos. Yeah, because even if we wipe this again, they're going to get another fucking Asmo back. I guess we'll see what they got. They're going to get 2 fucking cookbooks. They're just going to discard their cookbook. Okay. Ugh. So the hope is that they kill something here. I guess is basically what we're hoping. They're gonna get a Root Walla, an Asmo, and a Hollow one back. And a Neonate. Yeah, I basically I kept a sketchy opening hand, and then they threw so much shit into their fucking graveyard that none of this fucking matters. Is basically what happened. Like they just had way too much shit to be able to even try to come back from this. Like I don't think we're winning this game one. They just filled their graveyard up so much. I mean, like we're gonna board wipe again, but it's honestly gonna be kind of irrelevant. Like, I can do this. I can board wipe again. I mean, I guess we see how they block, see if we can put more shit in our graveyard and just try to get more back. But then all their shit's gonna get flying, and I'm pretty sure we're just dead on the crackback. I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see what happens. I really do not think we're getting out of this one. They just filled their graveyard up so fucking fast. Alright, so they're gonna block with Wonder, so they're gonna get their Wonder back. They're gonna get another Neonate back. This is kind of weird blocking, but okay. I am trying Ice Shatter today. It is the Sub-Zero themed flavor. I don't want their shit to have flying, so I think I'm gonna keep it like that. That's fine. This is all gonna die. We're gonna board wipe again, but they're gonna get a bunch of shit back. But we're gonna get a bunch of shit back. This should get rid of that other cookbook, though, so hopefully they can't go off with Asmo. Or this will get rid of a cookbook, at least. Take the cookbook. Alright, so they're out of cookbooks. And then we kind of just hope we can fucking pull it off from here. Like, their creatures are smaller than ours now. It's not bad. It's kind of just like a generic blue raspberry flavor. So far, the only one that's been bad has been the Tetris one, which just tasted like chalk. Like, it legit tasted like basically carbonated Tums, but the rest of them haven't been terrible. So this Titanoth Rex isn't really going to do anything. Okay, so they're holding back, so I guess we do kind of have them in a weird position where they can't really do a whole lot. So hopefully we can kind of just ride this. That Asmo's a problem, though. We're gonna cycle this. Let's give the Sky Turtle a fucking thingy. Waker of Waves. Do I want it? Sure. Sure, we'll draw the Waker. We'll just keep trying to, like, basically... Yeah, we'll cycle the Waker while we're at it. Fuck it. Let us dig a little deeper. Architects, we can put that on top, because then we can... I mean, they're just going to chuck whatever the hell's in their hand anyways to the Asmo, but... maybe it's worth it. Take Architect. Chuck Grief. Why am I not hardcasting stuff? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck to get around this is the problem. I was basically trying to empty their hand. Oh, it's a fucking mountain anyway, so I can't take it. I don't know. I don't even really know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Let's get in here. See if he's actually willing to block this or not. Because he's probably just going to kill this with Asmo. He's going to make a food. He's probably going to make another food unless it's something really fucking good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a living end player. We'll fucking figure it out as we go, though. We're on an adventure. I'm more or less hoping that we can use our advantage of fucking with their graveyard with endurance in games 2 and 3. I mean, maybe there's some weird-ass world where I get out of this. He's not instantly pitching this to kill our turtle with Asmo, so I mean, that's a good sign. Is he just gonna, like, all-out attack here? No, he's still holding back. So here, So what, maybe... I swing in with the flyers, try to pump them for lethal. He'll kill one of them. And then hopefully the other one can get lethal next turn. Because he doesn't have enough damage here to kill me outright, as long as I keep some shit back for blockers. And yeah, we'll get in with these. See how much damage we can get through. Alright, so which one is he going to kill is going to be the question. I'm assuming he kills the Sky Turtle. Alright, yeah, he's going for the Sky Turtle. He's still got to pay down to do it, which is kind of irrelevant. It's still going to die. But... he takes 4. We'll see how he swings. Maybe if he gets greedy and doesn't leave enough blockers back, we can get through. I don't know. We'll see. Wonder does have flying. Why he's not blocking, I don't know. Maybe he thinks he can just get through me. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how he attacks. Maybe he gets greedy and swings out. And we just, like, block the neonates and try to survive or something. I don't know. I really don't know where we're at with this at the moment. My hope is that our opponent gets greedy and fucks up, basically. If he swings with Asmo, we definitely block the Asmo. Okay, so we're kind of just hoping that they fuck up somehow. That's our best hope of winning here. Alright, our opponent is still not going for it. Another force negation. That doesn't really do much. And we're going to keep trying to get in the air and see. He's going to eventually block with this Wonder, I'm sure. No, or not. So maybe this is where he gets greedy? Because I'm sure he's going to go after this. Okay, plays another Root Walla. So he's got to get greedy and go after this thing, right? I mean, worst case scenario, I wipe the board again, and we kind of just reset, but then everything has fucking flying is the problem. Would I have more creatures in the graveyard? Would they have more creatures in the graveyard? I don't even know anymore. He's got 14. He'd get back an Asmo, a Flame Blade, a Hollow One, and an Instant. Split Neonate. And then all their shit has flying. Actually, that might be fucking worth it. He's still not attacking. Interesting. Jesus Christ, I'm just drawing all of this shit. So the problem is I still have to play it kind of conservatively here. Because if I just full out swing, they know what's going on. But well, if they're committing more to the board, that's actually not terrible for us. Because we're gonna get more shit back than they will. Okay, maybe we found a way out of this. Maybe. Because we're going to get back, and we're going to get back a Titanothrax. So, if they full-on swing out, we can Force of Negation, or Violent Outburst, and have Force Negation backup for any shenanigans they might have. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to wait for them to swing out, and then we're just going to fucking Violent Outburst. Oh. Huh? Okay. Interesting. Huh. Alright. Okay. Okay, yeah, this works. I think we're still sticking with the same game plan. Because this Titanothrax should get us there regardless. I think. Because they're going to swing out. All their shit has flying. Okay. Make sure I don't fuck this up here. I think we might have gotten there. All right, they're full on swinging, which is fine. Let's go to blocks. He's gonna pump. Okay. Is he just gonna pump all of them? No. Go to blocks. Is it going to let me respond before damage? Yes, okay. Red, green, whatever. And we still have the Force Negation backup to be able to stop whatever bullshit shenanigans they might have going on here. And then we should get back more creatures than they do. I mean, they might get back more, but we're also going to have this Titanothrax with fucking... Wait, what? Oh. Where the fuck is the other living end? Oh my god, you've got to be shitting me. Oh my god, we had no living ends left. That, oh my fucking god, that is fucking ridiculous. Oh my god. Alright, well... Actually, we'll bring in the Foundation Breakers. I cannot believe we... Oh. Our last living end was in fucking exile. Fucking A. I'm so used to these Cascade decks playing 4 of their Cascade target. God damn it. Alright, what the fuck do we take out? Probably Trim a Waker. Our life total is pretty relevant, so probably just trim Street Wraiths. Actually, maybe keep the Waker in. It's kind of big. Just trim the 4 Street Wraiths. We pitched it to a Grief on like turn 3, and I completely fucking forgot that's what we pitched to Grief. I totally forgot that's what we pitched. Honestly, I think if we had the 4th living end, we had that. Like, I really do. Alright, so... No cyclers, 2 cascaders, 1 land. We can't keep that. This we can keep. What do we do? I feel like we put the endurance to the bottom, but that's our best fucking card for against what our opponent's trying to do. So I don't. We have cyclers. You know what? Yeah, we're putting the endurance to the bottom. Fuck it. We're gonna hope we draw back into it. We weren't gonna be able to fucking cast it anyways because we still needed 2 green or another green source. But and cookbook. Is this that like everybody discard shit card? No, flame ability that. Alright, that's not terrible for us yet. Okay, find what we need, goddammit. Another sharp river, Riverwinder is not what we need. Force negation isn't terrible. I think we're gonna cycle the. We want to cycle the Waker or cycle both of these? I think we want to cycle the Waker. Well, on that note, then. Grab a forest. Yeah, we're getting rid of the architect. It's the worst of our options for cycling. Into another Flameblade Adept. Alright, we'll take our 1. Those bad boys can get pretty big. Please hit a goddamn. I mean, I guess we're taking the Force Negation. We don't really have a choice. Need a Cascader, damn it. Okay, well, I guess we play that. So we've got 2 cyclers. Either one of these we can pitch to Force Negation if we need to. I feel like the option is probably cycle first, see what we hit. Cycle this, see what we hit off of this. That's a steam vent. Alright. Sucks we have nothing going on. Please, please hit a Cascader. For the love of fucking God, please hit a fucking Cascader. Because if we can hit a Cascader here, I think we're good. Unless they have Endurance in hand, and then we're just kind of fucked. God damn it. Like, watch, they have Endurance green card in hand or something. That's the only reason I could think that they would keep this fucking hand. Well, that's interesting. Well, we got a Cascader. Here's hoping we fucking live long enough. And that they don't have something that fucks us over. Like, here's hoping they do not have an Endurance in hand. Or that they can't just kill us here. Alrighty then. Well, they can get an Oxyvagonus back, which is mildly problematic. I mean, I don't even think we fucking wait for it, do we? Like, we just fucking go for it, right? Cause yeah, I think we just gotta fucking go for it. Like, as much as it sucks, please don't have an Endurance. If you have an Endurance, we cry. Okay, they did not have an Endurance. Our creatures are bigger. They're gonna get to refuel. Well, they're gonna chuck their hand. Oh, Jesus, double Vengevine? That's no bueno. Well, luckily, they're going to refuel their hand. I'm going to get to take their best card out of it, which is the Goblin Lore, because they can't really do anything else. And then our creatures are bigger. Yeah, them having an Ox in the Yard sucks, but luckily they can't do anything with the one in their hand. Because they don't have enough mana to cast it, and they have no way to pitch it. So they drew a land off of that. Oh, there's another ox in the yard? Oh, that's annoying. That does empty out their yard, though, which is nice. We're just hoping they don't draw something they can cast their Vengevines off of. That being said, luckily our shit's big enough we can block out. But we're basically... Okay, so you kept the 2 Vengevines in the yard. Hopefully he didn't draw anything that he can actually do anything with. But I mean, even if he gets the Vengevines out, we're just fucking staring at each other, basically. Until one of us gets a way to break the symmetry. I'm guessing since they're not just auto-slamming something, it means they don't have a way to get these Vengevines back. What is our opponent doing? I can cast a Foundation Breaker, but it's not going to do anything. I can swing in with Waker. Start trying to get some damage in. They'll have to start blocking shit. So I can just play Foundation Breaker, or I can hold on to it. I can't do anything with this Grief. I'm tempted to just swing in with a few things and hold the rest back to block. Because, like, I swing this. They don't have the cards to be able to get an Ox back. And then I still have shit big enough to be able to block. I think that's the correct answer. Start making them chump block shit. Just slowly start eating through their creatures. I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens. I'm curious if they're willing to block this with multiple things to try to kill it. No, they're just gonna take it. Alright. That is not the block I was expecting. Excellent Neonate, okay. Do they have another creature to cast to be able to get the Vengevines? Even if they do, I can still block and not die. Oh, that's annoying. That is death, because he can kill these 2. I can only block 3 things. They swing out. God damn it. Alright, well, that was a terrible match, game 1. Alrighty then. Well, that was not a deck I was anticipating playing at fucking all. Shit. Alright, I mean, the person in the pudding, Glimpse is clearly the better Cascade deck. Like, clearly. Glimpse would have been able to beat that, no problem. Oh, alright, let's see here. Update this bullshit. Already off to a strong start, you know, because Living End is totally the better deck and all that bullshit. That's right, listen to this fucking troll over here. Glimpse is definitely the better fucking Cascade deck. I'm just proving the point that I made earlier, you know? Like, Cascade, it's Glimpse or nothing, man. Meanwhile, I'm probably just being punished for not playing Infect, but... The meta is just insanely fucking hostile to Infect, so I didn't feel like slamming my head against a wall for an hour and a half or however long it fucking takes. Oh, good roll start with a little crap. Yeah, we're gonna win from here. We're gonna get the 4-1. Got the ass whooping out of the way early. Moving on to the 4-1. We can hope. It's still amazing to me how fucking long it takes to get matches, considering there's 1,900 players active currently. What's up, Nahiri? You know, good girl? Got the dog sleeping on the couch next to me currently. Ahoy, Mateo. I mean, we'll keep this, I guess. We also haven't won a die roll yet, which is kind of unfortunate. Hey, Archangel Athune. Oh, some kind of affinity-esque shit. Well, this'll be fun. Welp, there goes our Violent Outburst. What the fuck is our opponent doing over there? This is already not starting out well. The Cascader? No, Force Negation. Well, that can at least stop some shit. Fortunately, we've got fucking Wakers of Waves for days. Mishra's Booble, targeting himself. Alright. He thinks this is gonna turn into a Tormod's Crypt or something. Actually, who gives a fuck? We're just gonna hope that we can get there before their thing fucking pops off. Oh, it just takes the Force Negation? Okay. Oh, it's fucking Lantern Control? Well, that's interesting. This is not at all what I was expecting to be matched up against. That definitely means there's a fucking Tormod's Crypt coming. So we very much have to hit fucking whatchamacallit. The problem is they can also go grab a fucking what the fuck is that card? Ensnaring Bridge, and then we're just fucked. But alright, that's a thing. Let's see what we hit. Probably shouldn't have done this yet. We'll pass the turn here. Player exiles the top card of their library face down. Well, let's see. What do we have for this deck? Basically, probably bring in the ley lines, bring in all of the fucking green shit from the sideboard is what I'm kind of thinking here. Yes, apparently Lantern Control is a fucking thing again. Like, we're facing just every deck that is designed to beat what we are doing. Ancient Stirrings with the cute little kitty cat. Yeah, seriously, fuck. Codex Shredder, okay. Plays Codex Shredder. Okay. Okay, double Codex Shredder. Interesting. So the question becomes is what the fuck do they get? Like I said, I'm anticipating like a Tormod's Crypt or Soul Guide Lantern or something, but I mean, I guess we'll see. Hopefully this turns into a Cascader. No, neither of the... Well... Alright, I guess we'll take the Force. Because we can actually do something with it. Into another one of those? Yeah, we'll just do that. I mean, I guess we'll see what our opponent does. Hopefully, I have no fucking idea if this deck has main deck Graveyard Hate. I'm assuming it does. But I'm also assuming they're just gonna spend their turn fucking making a dude and then grabbing some form of hate. Unless they just happen to have something else. Oh, okay. Maybe they have something else. Maybe they have the Ensnaring Bridge in hand. Because I'm assuming this is going to be a Tormod's Crypt. Nope, Soul Guide Lantern. Okay. So... targeting Waker Waves. The question is can we fucking force them to pop it? Like, that's going to be the thing, is trying to force them to fucking do this. Target player mills a card. There's a Shardless Agent. Well, there's one of our Cascaders. Thoughtseize. How about... no. Yeah, we'll get rid of a Waker Waves. We're gonna try to get them to fucking do this. Elixir of Immortality. That's interesting. Mills a card. Street Wraith. Exiles a card. At what point can we force you to fucking pop off? The Street Wraith. I know I'm like filling my graveyard up here, but I'm trying to force them to fucking do this is the problem. Okay, so I think we go for it, make them pop it, and then start filling the graveyard again. This, unfortunately, we're going to lose a bunch of shit we actually want. Alright, well, at least we're stocking up again. So we're going to force them to pop it, and then we can start rebuilding. And then they're in top deck mode currently. Yep. Forced them to do that, which is fine. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We are not going to cast the Living End. We're going to let it go. We're also going to just start beating down with Shardless Agent. So now we got to rebuild and get another Cascader is basically what this comes down to, and hope they don't draw any hate cards. The fact that they didn't... Oh, I guess... How many Soul Guide Lanterns and shit could they have, right? They're also down to only 2 lands, so they can't actually play an Ensnaring Bridge if they draw one yet. It's good for us. Alright, it's just gonna keep fucking exiling our library. What the fuck did you draw? Alright. Grief is interesting. Curator of Mysteries. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and attack. We're gonna hold on to one of these curators. We're probably just going to cycle the Waker and 1 curator, so that if we draw a land, we can just hardcast the other curator. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Alright, they're gonna mill. Oh, they're milling themselves. Interesting. Trying to find hate? Trying to find lands? They always can shuffle their library back in, or their graveyard back in, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Oh, that's fine. There's nothing in my hand you can take. Alright. White mana. Pithing Needle. Naming what? I mean, I guess these are technically activated abilities. Alright, yeah, we're taking the Violent Outburst because we are then absolutely fucking going for it. And then we'll cycle this just so he doesn't name that. And if he does, oh well, we have one in hand. Striped Riverwinder, okay. Exiles the top card of your library. Milling a... Okay, so he milled a Living End. Milled an Architects of Will. Okay, that's going to help us a lot. Because it's going to stop them from being able to do anything. Pretty much. Name's Misty Rainforest. Okay. I mean, I guess that works. Okie dokie. Striped Riverwinder. Okay. So we are going to get in for our 2. I do not have a way to pitch this Grief to anything, which is mildly annoying. They're thinking, I'll play the Oracle win now. Alright, so the question is I should probably just do this now, right? So they don't have a chance to, like, draw anything. Yeah, because then I'm also going to be able to set up the top of their library, so I want to do this now. Do they have Oracle combo? Like, do they actually have the Thassa's Oracle in this deck? I have no idea what the fuck Lantern Control plays anymore. Alright, so we're going to set up your top of your deck so it's fucking useless. And they scoop it up. Okay. So that went better than I thought. Bring in all the hate. Bring in the ley line so they can't target us with shit. I'm tempted to bring in endurances. Really don't know if that's necessary or not. I feel like the endurances might be overkill. The ley lines might be overkill, but we did see they have both Thoughtseize and Inquisition, which hurts our fucking Cascaders. What would we even trim? Because I need to bring in all the graveyard or all the artifact hate. Like, there's no way around that. Um, maybe trim the sky turtles. They're not going to be playing creatures really. I mean, even if they have Oracle, they're going to play it with an empty library, so there's no fucking point. They're not going after a life total, so we can keep these in. I'm tempted to trim the Wakers just because they're the expensive ones, but they also speed up our clock a lot, and we need to make sure that we can get in before they get the whatchamacallit? Fucking God, what the fuck is the name of that card? Ensnaring Bridge. That's it. Hey, you know, with Rex is the same kind of situation. Like I said, I'm tempted to get rid of these just because they're the slower cyclers, but they're also our fastest clock. But let's see, we can at least move these up here for now. So if we cut out anything else... Holy shit, 16 applications? Fuck, man. Did you end up applying to that job in Loop that I told you to? I still haven't gotten a notification for a referral. And I know the job is closed now. Oh, fuck, what else do I take out? Maybe the ley lines are overkill? Are the ley lines overkill? Fuck, I don't know. Okay. It closed before you got a chance to. That's fair. Fuck, I don't know what to take out. Or we could just say fucking run a 62 card special because we have cyclers, which is probably a bad idea, but fuck, I got 10 seconds. You know what? Fuck it, we're doing it. They're trying to mill us out anyways. The more shit we have, the better. Maybe we'll just adopt the mill plan and just sideboard our whole fucking deck in. This would be great if I had lands. All the artifact hate in the world. Like, this would legit be amazing if I had fucking lands, but we cannot keep it. I mean, I guess we're keeping this. Van goes to the bottom. You're not discarding shit out of my hand, and I've got artifact and spell hate. Codex Shredder. Well, he cannot mill me now, which is nice. So that kind of shuts off the Codex Shredder. I mean, that at least does things. Spire Bluff Canal? Okay, so we're not in terrible shape here. Can't remember. Soul Guide Lantern is all graveyards or target player's graveyard. I do not remember if it targets or not. You would have kept the Zero Lander. Mishra's Booble. So he's targeting himself with that one. I really do not remember if Soul Guide Lantern actually targets or not. Soul Guide Lantern enters the battlefield. Exile target card from a graveyard. Each opponent's. Okay, so it does not. Okay, well, I guess we're seeing the Soul Guide Lantern right off the bat, so... You know what? I'm actually super tempted to say fuck them and blow both of these up now. Even though it gets rid of our cast... Well... You know what? We're gonna do it. This is just way too juicy to give up. And it's only one of our Cascaders. So hopefully this is like max punishment here. I was tempted to cycle this first, but then they'd probably just pop it in response. Alright. I understand that's like max greed, but also hopefully that's like maximum payoff. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, well, we're getting more cyclers, which is good, which means we're going to get to sift through our deck more. Alright, well, I guess we're just on the whole cycling plan. I hope they don't have even more graveyard hate. Hopefully they kept, like, a mana light hand and we just fucking mana screwed them to hell. We will find out, though. Okay, so they do have more mana. Dothy Voidwalker. Interesting. Well, I guess we're doing this now. Or that gets onto the bed. Oh, that is very good for us. Into a striped river winder. Breeding pool. Yes. Basically, we just need a land. Give me a land. That is not a land. Okay. Land off of the top, please? I'm pretty sure land off of the top and we just fucking win this. Land, land, land. Yes, that is a fucking land. Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna hold that just in case they have some weird ass shenanigans with. Oop, undo that. Just in case they have weird ass shenanigans, we can. And our opponent scoops it up. All right, there we go. We did it. We beat Lantern. Woo! That was living on the edge a little bit there. We're just hitting all the fucking rogue decks today. We have like Tiber, Asmo, Madness shit, and Lantern Control. We're back in the good old days of Magic. We're back in the good old days. Yeah, isn't that right, baby? Yes, Nigiri. I'm sorry. Am I too loud? Did I wake you up? My bad, girl. All right, all right, all right. So that went a lot better than I was expecting. So hopefully, starting off in the losers bracket is going to help us here. Ooh. I don't know. With decks like this, I always feel like I'm living on the edge. Like, I get that these are super fast and like resilient combo decks and shit, but relying on the graveyard because there's just so much graveyard hate running around right now. Because I know this is considered one of the best decks in the format. Then we've got graveyard hate for the Murktide stuff. So it just I hate relying on the graveyard as much as these decks do lately. That's kind of why I decided against playing Reanimator today. But I don't know. We'll see. I also did not run into either of these decks when I was fucking around in the free rooms earlier today. I ran into Murktide a few times. I ran into Hammer Time once or twice. I ran into Amulet Titan, which was kind of funny. That was a super lopsided matchup in our favor. Yeah, how did your date go, dude? Hopefully it went well. Is our opponent actually going to play with us? Yes? No? Maybe? No? I don't think our opponent wants to play. No, our opponent decided they did not want to play with us. That is unfortunate. But yeah, how'd your date go, dude? Hopefully it went well. Ooh, date number 2 in an hour. Have fun, buddy. Hopefully number 2 turns into number 3. Ugh. It's the summer, love is in the air for everybody but this fucking asshole. You know, I've been married for 7 years now. Been together for 15. Yeah, we're once you hit a certain point, that whole till death does death do us part thing becomes a race. You realize that after a little while. Keep telling Erica that's why I want a motorcycle so bad so I can win the race. All right. Last seen 2 days ago playing Oops All Spells. Well, that doesn't bode well for us because that deck is fast as fuck. However, we do have main deck Force Negation, which helps. I think. I don't remember if everything they cast is creatures, because I know this new version, or at least the version I've been seeing lately, they use Salvage Titan. Can't remember exactly how that fucking deck wins. See if I can find it. I don't think it's on the metagame page. Unless it's suddenly like popped up. There's Dredge, Lantern, Grixis, Demir Control, Arcana Cruelty. There's no way that it is this high up. Ladder. No, there's. Fuck. Kinda wish I knew what this deck list was. Oh shit, I didn't even realize there was a whole nother fucking page. Okay. Ooh, oh, cool, we got Force Negations. That helps. Alright, so this is the new weird-ass version. Pact of Negation, Shatter Skull Smashing, Agadeem's Awakening, Placard Predation. They get Creeping Chills. They have ways to live now? So, let's see. Alright, we are going to keep this because we have the Force Negations to try to help us. They're mulliganing down, which is nice. We have multiple cyclers, so hopefully we find a Cascader pretty quick. Assuming they're actually... Oh, they're not on Oops All Spells. Okay. That actually helps us quite a bit. Because if they're just on Hammer Time, then they go for a hammer, we just counter it. Like, it is what it is. Hopefully they're not on the Cauldron plan. Okay, so they are on this plan. I mean, there was something to be said about maybe I should have countered that, but I'll just counter the fucking hammers. Well, I guess when they get the hammer off of that, we're a little fucked, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. Hopefully we hit a Cascader. That is not a Cascader. Yeah, we basically just need to hit a Cascader before they get their hammer. Curator of Mysteries. I guess we'll do that. We'll pass. I think we're just going for... We're probably just going to cycle these two instead of going for the bigger one because we just want to hit a Cascader. We don't really give a flying fuck anything else. No, I did not see her last message. She's cooking steak, so we'll see. She says she's a good cook. Hopefully she's a good cook. Do I care about Shadow Spear? I feel like yes. Actually, let's see what I cycle into first. Let's cycle this one first. Into a grief that I can't do anything with anyways. Earn ourselves a little bit here. Okay, so that's not particularly good for us. It's not my turn, so I can't do anything with it anyway, so I guess we have to just let it do its thing. Kinda just hoping that we get a Cascader off the top here, because as soon as they get a hammer, we're fucked. Probably should have countered this in hindsight, but whatever. Shit happens, right? So it's basically we need a Cascader off the top or we're dead. Cascader? Please? That is a Cascader. I mean, you're gonna get to draw a card, but I don't really give a fuck. That was a lucky ass fucking draw. Hopefully your day is a good cook. I had to teach Erica how to cook, and she has only recently become a good cook. Congratulations, you get to draw a card. Nope, you get your card, that's fine. There's nothing particularly good here. I mean, I guess we're gonna hit you and see what the fuck the top of our deck looks like. Fortunately, the Shadow Spear... They're not... Yeah, they're not gonna have enough mana... Oh, will they have enough mana to do everything? I don't know. They might have enough mana to be able to do some stupid shit here, but we're gonna find out. So for us... What of these do we even want? Street Rates to the bottom. That. And Grief on top, probably. They're going to be able to shuffle their library anyways. So we'll just let them have the Paradise Mantle, I guess. They're going to shuffle their library. Because they're going to make a dork here. We're probably going to have to chump block with, like, almost everything. Is the problem. Because they're going to be able to give it fucking trample with the Shadow Spear. We really need a Sky Turtle. That would be like the absolute best thing that could happen here. It's either that or if we block with everything, it dies, and then we just cycle into another, whatchamacallit? Unfortunately, like, we already know what we're drawing is the problem. Yeah, it's gonna depend on how they equip things. But it's very much gonna depend on how they equip things, what we have to do here. Would help if our opponent would actually do things, though. Like, they're thinking very, very hard, apparently. Let's see. Is our opponent actually streaming? Is that why this is taking so fucking long? Not seeing anybody by that name. So, probably not. They're definitely taking a while. Okay, they're finally deciding to do something here. So, I said it. Unfortunately, we already know kind of what's coming down the pipeline, but this also kind of sets them back to 0.0 also. So they're going to do this. They're going to get another. I guarantee you they get the hammer. They're going to equip the Shadow Spear. We're probably going to have to block out to kill it. I'd be very surprised if they spend their... I mean, I guess if they make another one. No, they're not going to. Okay. So the other thing is if we block out, it's going to be 12, 13, which we definitely have 13 points of damage. 14, I guess. Equips the Shadow Spear, 15. So, let's see. What can we do here? They're going to get in. We are definitely going to block the ever-loving fuck out of this. So let's see. 1, so that's 3. That's, what, 12? So I need to block with everything other than the Shardless Agent, basically? Yes. I think my math is right here. Yeah, that's 12, that's 16. Hopefully they don't have something else that they can just, like, flash in to pump it. At that point, we're dead. But this does kill their creature, and it kills almost all of ours. Which actually sets us up for another... Okay, so they didn't have anything. That makes me think whatever is in their hand? No, we're not going to pay. We are going to do this. We're going to see what they have in hand. Because me think... Okay, so it's a land, so they don't have shit going on. I had a bad feeling it was probably going to be a land. There's nothing they have that has haste. We can get in with both of these. Start whittling down their life total, which is at a fucking massive 36. Now it's a 31. Them finding an Urza Saga would be a problem. They shuffled their whole fucking library away, so all this shit's irrelevant. Pure Steel Paladin. That is a fucking problem. Now I really need a fucking Sky Turtle. Either that or I need another fucking Cascader, which does not... We know the next two cards are not Cascaders. So we've got to do this. Take the Street Wraith. Cycle the Street Wraith. Okay, cool. We hit a Cascader. Thank fucking God. Play a land. Well, we probably want to do this on their draw step so that we can take whatever's in their hand when they draw it. Right? Yeah. We're going to wait until their draw step because they can't do anything too crazy. We're not going to attack. We're going to pass. So I want to do it at their draw step just so we can discard whatever the fuck they get. Or, yeah, actually, because if they draw a creature, if we discard it, Okay, yeah, I think you're right. I think we're gonna do it in the attack step because we don't want them to get the creature back if they do draw a creature. Begin combat. Okay. Red, green, whatever. We just gotta remember we have one more fucking living end left if any of this matters. They're gonna get an Esper Sentinel back, but it's not gonna do anything. We still have a force negation to be able to stop the. Our opponent says, wah, clap, clap. I think I made our opponent. Oh, they fucking scooped. Yeah, for, God damn it. Okay, it's not gonna let me show you guys, but our opponent said, wah, claps, claps. So I think we just made our opponent salty as fuck on that one. Ooh, that was funny. We're gonna bring in all of the artifact hates. We are going. There's something to be said about maybe bringing these subtleties in because we don't have a good way to counter their creatures. Endurance. No, I don't think endurance does anything. We probably don't want that. They can clog the ground, so Titanoth Rex probably isn't the worst thing to keep in. Our life total matters. I think we want to get rid of the street wraiths. Maybe street wraiths and one Waker of Waves. Or something like that, I think. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. I like the discard, so it feels bad taking out black sources. Those also help us find what we need. But we definitely need all of the artifact hate for what they're doing. Definitely want Sky Turtle. Titanoth. It gives us trample so that we can break through if they clog the ground. I don't know, yeah, I think something like this is probably our best bet. I think. Alright, man, have a good night. Good luck on your date. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if she's actually a good cook or not. Alright, we're gonna try this. Just made our opponent salty as fuck, that last one. That was pretty sweet. Getting that Cascader was key, though. Alright, let's see. What the fuck is our opponent gonna do? What is our action here? Grief, a force negation. I don't think we can keep that. Okay, this we can keep. I think we're gonna put a architects to the bottom. And then we're gonna hope we can just discard whatever good thing they have in hand with this grief and then cycle Relic of Progenitides. Okay, that's mildly annoying. Run into some artifact hate would be nice. Well, we're still gonna. They can slowly eat our graveyard, but we want to keep them off of stuff. Yeah, I think we still just go for it anyways. Like, make them do it. This is also gonna tax them. Sigurd is a Colossus Hammer, Stoneforge Mystic. Ink Moth. So Mystic can go grab Cauldra. They start going that route. But then we can just wipe the board anyways. This Ink Moth Nexus is a little concerning. We'll grab the Sigurda's Aid. I think that's the correct play. We're gonna let that happen. We're gonna let him take our grief. That's fine. I'm not particularly concerned about that. They are going to be mana taxed from now on, though, because if they ever tap down, there's the possibility that they're just fucked. Oh, they're playing the Stoneforge, so I'm guessing this means they're going for the Cauldra plan. Assuming this is a Cauldra. Okay, Paradise Mantle. That's something. Let's see. Into another grief that doesn't do anything for us. Into a force negation. Pass the turn. Yep, gonna eat our Riverwinder. That's mostly fine. If they do anything too crazy, we can pitch this Riverwinder to the force negation. don't particularly like where we're at the moment. Pure Steel Paladin. That's annoying. So we very well may be in the position. Ooh, fuck, that's really not good. Okay, you know what? We're gonna cycle this. This is risky as fuck, but we're gonna do it. Into a steam vents. Yep, go ahead, eat it. Oh, probably should have not done that, but you know what? We're gonna let this go. We'll take our 10, 11, whatever the fuck it's gonna be, and then we're gonna wipe the board. Yep, do your thing. Because we have a way to wipe the board here, so it's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. This also makes it so they can only make one dude. Alright. In the deck. Go find something good. Let's grab a Steam Vents. Tapped. Grief into Grief. We'll play the Steam Vents. Take our damage. Wipe the board and hope that they can't rebuild. They're going to be able to get a construct, but it's not the end of the world. Assuming they're going to go find more graveyard hate would be my assumption. I guess we're going to see what they got in hand. We know they have an Ink Moth Nexus and what? Double Ink Moth Nexus, so they don't have shit in hand at the moment. Oh, boy. Yeah. I don't like where we're at. Because they're just going to make a big boy construct. Probably find even more graveyard hate. Finds a ginger brew. Okay, that's different. And an ornithopter. Okay, well that's a problem. Into a land, into we're dead. Okay. Well, that was shitty. We did keep kind of a risky hand, but being on the play will definitely help. They also had the turn 1 relic, which was oddly annoying. We change anything? I don't feel like we do. I think we just run it back. That was a risky hand, but I mean it is what it is, I guess. We'll see. Probably should have mulliganed harder for artifact hate, but whatevs. We'll see what happens here. I will be right back, though. Gonna go hit the head real quick. BRB. And we're back. All right. Yes, we will take the play. Oh, I'm super tempted to keep this, but it feels really, really bad having Living End in hand. Because we have a Cascader, we have a Force Negation, we have multiple Cyclers. Oh, this is super, super tempting. Like I said, it feels really bad having this Living End in hand, though. And we can really only survive against one hate spell. God damn, I don't know if I keep this or not. I think we got a mulligan it. Okay, so this isn't terrible. I think we keep this. We put the Living End to the bottom. It sucks if we have to pitch all of our fucking shit, but I don't know. So we're gonna keep this. Opponent mold to 6. We're gonna put Living End back in the deck. Our opponent's deciding if they want to keep on 6. Opponent keeps on 6. Jesus, I don't know what to do here. We're gonna play the Botanical Sanctum and pass. There's something to be said about maybe briefing them turn 1, but if they have like a relic, we can also just Force Negation it, and it essentially ends up doing the same thing. If they don't have it, then it's whatever. We're in the same position we were. Like, we're gonna go down 2 cards regardless, just to be able to get rid of some kind of graveyard hate, is basically what it comes down to. Oh, Springleaf Drum, that's fine. Okay, so they still have a mana left open. Or, okay, that's actually better than it could have gone. Okay. Waker of Waves. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, fucking sweet. Alright. This is a lot better than I was expecting. Okay. We are in a much better spot than I thought. Oh, god damn, they had a Lavinia? Woo! Yeah, we are definitely taking the Lavinia. We specifically mentioned that all the times we had Cascade going. Like, when we were playing Glimpse, knowing that Lavinia was a thing. Like, Lavinia can go away because we don't give a fuck about them getting it back. Because at that point, our spell would have already resolved. So as long as they don't somehow draw into another one. Okay, this is a Stoneforge Mystic. I'm guessing this is for Kaldra. I'd be very surprised if they're not grabbing Kaldra here. Really? Colossus Hammer. Do they not have Kaldra in their deck? So we're gonna shock ourselves. And we're gonna cycle this bitch. Hopefully we hit a land. We do. That sucks that a Living End is going away. But we drew a land. I mean, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna get multiple cards back, and this should just seal the deal for us. Like, hopefully this is a fast enough clock. It wipes everything they got going on. And then we know they got a Flooded Strain, a Colossus Hammer, and an Unknown. And like I said, they can get their Lavinia back. That's entirely irrelevant at this point. Now we're just going to... We take the Colossus Hammer, right? I mean, they can get another one back, but it's kind of irrelevant. Or do we take the Stoneforge Mystic? Because the Stone... We already showed that they don't... I mean, this is just going to get another one anyways. So, I mean, what? I think we take the Hammer just so they don't have multiple. And then the top of their library is fucking irrelevant. I mean, Colossus Hammer's going to go on the bottom. They've already got a land in hand, so we'll just give them another land. That's fine. And now we're just going to hope that we can beat them down. There's the Windswept Tea, so all of this is irrelevant now. They go and get their Stoneforge Mystic, which is going to be another hammer. We basically just have to make sure that they don't... Oh, Reality Chip. That's interesting. Figured they'd go grab another hammer. Well, at this point then, we're kind of just on the... Alright. I mean, I guess we're just on the beatdown plan then. Attack with everything. We're just on the beatdown plan at this point. We had the Force Negation to stop any crazy shenanigans they try to do. Holds back, okay. Just takes a beating. Goes to 4. We had the Force Negation to stop them from doing anything too crazy. So, like, if they try to Cigar his aid or do anything fucking weird, we can just stop it. I don't remember what's left in their hand. Apparently, it's not relevant. And they scoop it up anyways. Sweet. We got there. We beat Hammer Time. Are they going to leave us any salty-ass parting notes, or are they just going to leave? I don't know. They haven't left the game yet, so I'm going to give them a second to see if they type something fucking salty as shit. Because that's always funny. They salted off on game 1, so... Nahiri, I'm grabbing a beer. I'm not feeding the fish. Oh, okay. Alright. I like where we're at so far. That being said, we still got to win at least one more to be able to get our entry fee back at least and keep going. Our opponent is taking a while to leave from the fucking, whatchamacallit. Taking a while to leave the game. Says they've conceded. Like I said, I'm giving them a second to see if they'll type something salty, because they were already salty once. Yes, baby. Yes, I know. Might give them the little salty GGs. Send it back. Alright, I think they left the game because it didn't even send that message. Alright. Woo, that was a tight one. That grief for the Lavinia was fucking key. Like, if we didn't have that, we were fucked. Because that Lavinia resolves, and then we're not doing shit against those guys. Funny part is like, I wasn't even fucking thinking about it, but Tuesday I even specifically mentioned, like, oh, gotta watch out for Lavinia. What's up, girl? What's up, baby? Hey, you wanna come say hi? Come say hi, come on. Good girl. Got a little bit of the pup. What's up, baby? We will play when I'm done, I promise. It's also fucking hot as shit outside, and I don't want you to die. Don't need you overheating. Holy shit, we actually managed to win one. Oh, that's cute. Mischievous Catgeist. Cute little kitty cat. I mean, I think we keep this. Like, it sucks having one of our living ends in hand, but hopefully, since we don't know what we're up against and we're on the play, I think we just keep it. Oh, fuck. Totally pressed the wrong button. We can keep this, though. Yeah, we'll keep this. This actually isn't terrible. We're gonna put the Sky Turtles at the bottom. I accidentally pressed the wrong button, but I don't think it's gonna matter that much. We still have a Cycler, a Cascader, and a Grief with something we can pitch to it. So I think we're still in good shape. What is our opponent doing? Oh my gods. Do we let them get away with Ragamuffin for a couple turns? Because if they just leave out this counterspell, we're fucked. But they do only have a one-lander. So I think, well, we take Ragamuffin, and then we have the instant speed one anyways. So we wait for them to tap down, right? Yeah, we'll take the Ragamuffin. And then we'll play a land. Alright, let's see. So the problem is I still need at least one fetch land. And then I gotta wait for them to actually, like, hopefully not draw any more lands. Oh, fucking Delver. Fucking Delver. Alright, so I need red and green and blue. Like, I need both colors. I think I grab Steam Vents for now. I hope that we draw into something useful. we draw another living end. That is not useful at all. Alrighty. That's very, very bad. That means I have... Oh, wait, no. That means I still have 2 in the deck. I forgot. I pitched a fucking Architect. Okay, so it's not as bad as it could be. If we draw another Grief, it's actually super good. But we still need a land is the problem. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully they just kind of get fucked here. Wow, they bottomed a land? Or they binned one? That's different. Did they... Oh, they drew the land they needed anyways. Are they going to get... Okay, they're not getting greedy yet. Architects of Will. Cycle this. Hopefully we hit a land. Or a Grief. We hit another Architects. Land, please? Street Wraith. Do I get greedy in Street Wraith yet? It doesn't really... No, we're gonna wait on the Street Wraith. We're gonna wait on this one. Even if we get a land this turn, it's not really gonna do much of anything for us anyways, so... Okay, just cycling a dress down. It's a little unfortunate we haven't hit a land yet. Ideally, what we want is cycle Street Wraith, hit a land, hit a Grief, or like reverse order. So they're gonna expressive iteration. Expressive titties. That's fine, that's fine. Express yourself, opponent. Express yourself. It's a Ragavan. Are they just gonna play the Ragavan? Okay. So this is our shot. This is very much where we need to, at the very least, hit a land off of this. Okay, that's a land. So that is very good for us. And a strike, well, the strike rewinder's kind of irrelevant at this point. We got to do this because we know they have the counter spell. Moto's crashing. They just fucking scooped it up before they even saw us do it. Okay. I mean, I'll take that. Alright, so here comes the fun part, is trying to figure out what the fuck to board against this deck. Ragamuffin, Delver bullshits. Like, I want to bring the Endurances in because it shuts down Murktide, or at least delays Murktide. It's not a, like, hole-in-one against them. It also, theoretically, like, shuffles their shit away if we decide to go for it. Probably want to take the Street Wraiths out just because our life total actually matters. There's something to be said about maybe bringing the Subtleties in to be able to just, like, counter a Murktide and put it back in their hand. So, I do like that idea. Because then they're going to delve away their graveyard, put the Murktide back on their deck so that they just can't cast it. So maybe that's a better option than trying to endurance away their graveyard. What do these decks normally bring in for hates? I really don't know what their fucking sideboard is. Murktide region, 18.1% of the meta. Unlicensed Hearse. So we should probably bring in Artifact Hate, because they're going to be bringing those in. They normally have 2 unlicensed Hearse. Fury's a bitch, but not the end of the world. They have their own subtleties, but that's not going to really do much against us. Flusterstorm and Spell Pierce. So, we've got our counter magic. We've got our counter magic against Murktide. I think we kind of just want to get rid of our expensive cyclers. This is very good against Murktide. Delve their shit away, bounce it. So, do I run the 62 card special again? It worked out that one match. Or do I want to cut some other shit? I feel like I just want to run this and say, fuck it. Who gives a shit that I'm running 62 cards? I've got cyclers, so I can kind of go through the deck a little bit faster. And I really don't know what else we want to cut here. Yeah, fuck it. We're going to run a 62 card special, give it a shot, see what happens. Alright. I mean, fuck, we're keeping this. We have cyclers, we have counter spells, we have Artifact Hate for fucking days. basically we just want to draw more lands, and that's another land. So yeah, not bad, not bad at all. So what? They play Unlicensed Hearse, we play Foundation Breaker? Assuming this is unlicensed. Okay, yeah, so they did play the Unlicensed Hearse. So yeah, we're just gonna play Foundation Breaker. Hopefully our opponent just cries and is pissed. Well, that's a fucking land. We are going to evoke this so that we can theoretically get it back. Blow up that. You can't force of negation this. If you have another one, yes, use Foundation Breaker's ability. If you have another one, we have multiple ways to deal with it. We can force it. Like, we can either force of negation it to get rid of it, or we can force of vigor it to blow it up. Opponent is expressing themselves. Express yourself, opponent. Get some espresso. Alright. That is a land. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna see if we can get them to tap down, and then I'm totally fine with just getting these 3 back if we don't get anything else. Hopefully that's what happens. But I mean, I guess we'll see what our opponent does. They're probably going to be holding up hella counter magic. I would very much like to get a Violent Outburst so that I can use the Force of Negation as backup. And if they want a fucking Murktide, I'm actually pretty okay with that, as long as they don't have counter magic backup. This Unlicensed Hearse number 2? No, this is a Murktide region. Okay. So, Murky Boy. So let's see what we cycle into. We are in a precarious situation, but we're not in the worst shape ever. They definitely could be holding up counter magic, so something to pitch, like a Grief and something to pitch to it would probably be the best things we could get. Instead we get double Force negation. That's a little awkward. So grab a Steam Vents tapped. Getting a Violent Outburst would actually be pretty fucking sweet here. Instead, we draw another land. I mean, I guess we also just hang on and we can wait until, like, it's going to be 2 turns. It's going to suck that they get to keep that for 2 turns. But maybe we can get to the point where we can Shardless Agent and actually be able to cast Force of Negation. Mishra's Booble. We're gonna get in. As much as it sucks, I think that's our... I think that is what we're going for at this point, is basically just like... How much counter magic are you going to... Hold up. So, it's irrelevant because we're gonna fucking fetch anyways, so fuck you. Ugh, how much counter magic does our opponent have? That's the question. Foundation Breaker's interesting. I mean, I think we just still stick with the plan of try to basically cast Shardless Agent and be able to cast Force Negation and hope they only have 1 counterspell. I have a very bad feeling they're going to have more than 1, but you never know. Dress Down? I give a fuck. No. I don't think I care about that. They're literally just casting it to cycle, so hopefully that means they only have 1 counter spell. Because that, to me, that was a desperation cycle. They've got 6 cards in hand. How many counter spells do you have, friend? I would like them to try to do something so I can force a negation whatever they do now to try to get one of their counter spells out of hand. Plays a Ledger Shredder. Okay. So that does decrease. Okay, so that's a Mishra's Bauble. I kind of want to fight over this just so that they don't get another card. See if we can bait a counter out for this. Because I don't want to let them draw another card. We're going to see if we can bait a counter out of their hand. Okay, they let it go. What do they chuck? They're debating what they want to throw away. Okay, I hope. We're kind of just hoping they only have one counter spell. That's really all this comes down to. They chuck a lightning bolt. They have a land. They have 3 cards in hand. Hopefully only one of those is a counter spell. If they have multiple counters, we're fucked. Spire Bluff, Canal. I mean, we gotta go for it. We don't really have a choice no matter what we do, so. How many counter spells do you have, opponent? Problem is they do get to connive again. So they get one more look to try to find a counter spell. Chucks a spell snare. Spell pierce. So I can pay for that. And then if they have another counter... I mean, no matter what we do, if they have another counter spell, we're dead. Like, it's kind of irrelevant. We might as well pay for it. Because it doesn't really matter. Actually... Yeah, I guess we gotta. Please don't have another counter spell? Oh, they do. Bluster Storm. Okay. So they got us there. That's unfortunate. Alright. I had a feeling they'd have all those counter spells. We kind of knew it was coming. I mean, I don't think we really changed anything. I think we just run it back. They just happen to have the counter spells they needed. So. So it was irrelevant what we did. Like, it really just came down to, did they have more than one counter spell? And they did. So, sometimes that's what happens. But we'll see what happens here. We're on the play, which is good for us. Yeah. We keep this? Yes, we keep this. It's a little risky, but we're going to keep it. We have a cycler, we have multiple backup spells, we have a mystical dispute. Turn 1 Ragamuffin? No. Okay, that's different. Alright, let's grab a breeding pool, because we know we need green. Okay. More cyclers are good. I would very much like a fucking land. Into a violent outburst. Okay, so this is not good. This is not good at all. We need lands. We are giving our opponent lots of time to do things. This is very not good. Please, Magic Gods, give us lands. If I lose this because we get mana screwed, I'm going to be upset. Okay, they're not hearsing. It's good. Give me a land. Nope. Okay. Well, on the bright side, we have force negations for fucking days. Basically, if we can just get some goddamn lands, we're good. Too many cards. We are going to pitch the grief. Now, this is all going according to plan. We're just filling our graveyard. That's all. Ledger Shredder. You know what? I don't think so. We don't want you having that. That can go bye-bye. Okay, interesting. Assuming that means they have a Spell Pierce? Oh my god. We're gonna lose the Mana Screw. We're 11 cards deep and we've hit one land. And there's what? I mean, I guess there is only 19 in the deck, but this is rather unfortunate. We have all the counter magic for fucking days. We just need some goddamn lands. Is he dashing in a Ragavan? No, just plays a Ragavan. Yeah. For the love of God, please give me a land. Land? Oh my god. Okay. This is ridiculous. Oh, we're gonna put a turtle in the bin. Jesus Christ. This is just absolutely insane. Oh, we're getting fucked by Mana Screw. No! 12 cards deep. Alright, go ahead, draw some cards. We've got to be hitting fucking lands, right? Like, we just have to. Like, just runner lands. Come on. That's all I need. Oh, there's our fucking land. There better be another 2 fucking lands on top. I swear to God. Land Ledger Shredder. Okay, that one resolves. Land. Give me a motherfucking land, please. Okay, there's a land. A fetch land would be very, very good right now. Because if we can go off on their turn, I think we're good. Assuming they don't have Flusterstorm. But we're going to find out. Yep, get in. What are you going to hit? It's a Sphinx. Okay, that's something. That does get that out of the way, which is good. They do have all the goddamn man. Oh, they're just gonna play it. Okay. Alright. Are you fist fucking me? Okay. Well, we're gonna bounce the Sphinx back to our hand. I'm at what, 8 cards? I gotta discard something? Well, Living End's going away. Going to bolt us. Alright, so I've got like 1 turn to get this shit figured out, basically. Living End can go away. I basically need a red land, or I'm dead. Alright, well, this is coming back to my hand. Jesus Christ, this is fucking ridiculous. Alright, I need a fetch land. I need a red land. Like, if I don't have a red land, I'm dead. There's no way they don't have counter magic in their hand. Plays the Subtlety. Come on. Come on, please. Fucking red land. Untapped red source. Untapped red source. That is an untapped red source. I mean, we wait till their turn and then we go on their upkeep. Let's see how many counterspells they have. Oh boy. How many counterspells do you have, friend? How many counterspells? I mean, a Flusterstorm totally fucks us. If all they have are... We can get through 2? No, we can get through 3. So as long as one of them is not a Flusterstorm. Spell Pierce. Like, as long as they don't have a Flusterstorm, we're good. Or if they have Flusterstorm, they fuck up the stack. Counterspell. Do we let them connive yet? No, they're gonna get to connive twice. So what? That's going after that one? Well, actually, no. This is their last connive, so we want to get rid of that. Please don't have Flusterstorm. Please don't have Flusterstorm. This is what it all fucking comes down to. Don't have Flusterstorm. Do not connive into a 4th counterspell. This has got me at the edge of my seat. This is, oh my god. This is just, oh. Opponent's thinking hard. They're thinking hard. Oh, they have basically unlimited mana, so that's completely irrelevant. It really just comes down to, do they have Flusterstorm, or can they okay, that resolves. Let this happen. They're gonna connive. If they only have one more counterspell and it is not Flusterstorm, we are good. So I think they're still conniving. I don't know if they've drawn their card yet. Okay, they already have. They're choosing what to discard. Oh, they had their own subtleties. Okay. Alright, please no Flusterstorm. You're paying mana for something. Please not Flusterstorm. Oh, do not tell me they have Double Bolt. I swear to God. Okay. Holy fuck. Does this resolve? Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. We're gonna target them. We're gonna grief them. What do they have? Oh my god, that was fucking crazy. Expressive Iteration. Okay, cool. We also have another bolt covered. Counterspell Ragavan. Okay, so Murktide's going on the bottom. We do not want them to have that. Counterspell, and then you can have a second Ragamuffin. That's fine. Holy shit. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh my god. Okay, so we definitely have lethal if we swing out. So we know that they drew the Ragavan. We've got a Ragavan and a Otawara. So, I mean, if they want to bounce something, we're actually pretty okay with that. Alright, we get a grief. So let's see here. They bounce something. We need to keep at least our flyers back. So we need to keep at least 2 flyers. We know they have a Ragavan. They're going to get a counterspell. So we swing out. We leave 2 flyers back. They bounce one of them. I think we just get in with Architects. Or no, we get in with Grief and Riverwinder, I think. We hold everything else back. Because if they want to double block the Grief, that's fine. If they want to double block the Riverwinder and lose Ragavan and Subtlety, that's fine. Otherwise, I think we're good. So we know they're drawing a counterspell. They can bounce something with Otawara. That's totally fine. Shit, I think we got there. Oh, so like I said, we know Ragavan and Otawara are in hand. I really think we got there. Because they're going to get a counterspell, which is totally fine. And then if we swing out, I think we're good. Because they're going to be able to bounce something, block some other stuff. The Otawara is uncounterable, so there's nothing I can do about that. So we're going down a creature no matter what we do. And then this is also going to force them to block with their flyers. I think we got there. I think we got it. Holy fuck, this was close. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Watch, I'm gonna get fucking janked out somehow. They're gonna fucking somehow figure out how to piece this shit together. Ugh. Come on, come on, come on! Oh, realize you're dead, opponent. Alright, passes the turn. Does not get in. Okay. And a violent outburst. That might actually be able to get the rest of the damage through. So what we've got... They could counterspell it, but let's see. We know they have Otawara, Monkey, counterspell. We swing in. They bounce something. So I figure they'll probably bounce one of these guys. They have to block 3 others. So figure block, block, and block. So that's 7. And then we are dead on the crackback. Shit. Well, no, we're not dead on the crackback because then they can cast the Murktide, but they can't do anything with it. So yeah, they bounce one of these guys, block the 2 in the air, blocks probably the Riverwinder with the Ragavan, and take... This also gets the counterspell out of their hand. So I do think we crack back. They can dash the Ragavan, but it's not gonna do 3 damage. I think we still get there. I think. Okay, so he blocks there, blocks there. He can't let any damage go through. He has to block with the fucking Ledger Shredder. Okay, blocks there. He's gonna Otawara this, probably. Okay. Yep, bounces that. Alright, so... This all dies. We know he has Ragavan. Counterspell. He's going to draw a Murktide Regent. He can dash the Ragavan, put us to 1. We can cycle this or try to force the counterspell out of his hand. Alright, well, we let this happen. He goes to 1. You know what? I think we cycle this. See if we can hit a black spell. No, another violent outburst. Okay. So I don't think this changes anything. He can dash in his Ragavan. There's no direct damage spell in my deck. He's drawing the Murktide. He's got a counterspell Ragavan and Murktide. Dashes in the Ragavan, which we knew was going to happen. Puts us to 1. He's trying... There's nothing in our deck that saves him. He hit a land anyways. And now he's dead on the crackback. Yes, we fucking got there! Fuck you, Delver! Oh, yes. Oh my god. Woo! Feels so good to beat this stupid fucking deck. Yes. We took down the Murktide. Thank fucking god. Oh, yes. Feels so good to beat that stupid deck. Alright. Nahiri's getting a snack tonight. We beat the Murktide. We're going into our last match. Oh, alright. We're getting our entry fee back. We're getting a little snacky snack for Nahiri. Hopefully we can make it a little bit bigger. Oh, it just feels so good to beat that stupid deck. Let's see if we can make this a 4-1. We cannot keep this fucking hand. We definitely cannot keep this hand. Mulligan this. We'll keep this. Pitch the Waker. We'll see what our opponent's on. They got a nice little unicorn. Oh my god, is this Delver again? Oh! No, it is not Delver again. We are in a mirror match, friends. Well, this is going to be interesting. I thought you said you were going on a fucking date. Are you back already? Oh, God. Okay, so we got a Cascader. They don't have anything too crazy. Oh, we got 2 Cascaders, actually. We are going to cycle, and then I think we're going to grief them. We need green no matter what. So what? Green, blue? Yeah, we grab a breeding pool. Pay the life. Cycle this bitch. Ah, okay. Ew, that was not good for us. We need some fucking lands. Alright, let's see what they got going on over there. Hopefully they only have 1 Cascader. Oh, okay, so they've got 1 and they've got a living end in hand. So we take that. Unfortunately, they do have more lands than we do, which is kind of a... Well, they only have 1 more land than us. But they'll be able to fill their graveyard quicker than us. There's the Misty. This is definitely going to be a very, very strange matchup. Okay, we drew another land. That's good. So now we can go grab a Steam Vent, cycle the Waker Waves, and hopefully we can hit what we need to. So they're what? They're going to probably pitch Riverwinder and Architects. We're going to pitch a Waker. Oh, no, they drew a Waker. Okay, so we're going to have Wakers staring each other down, apparently. This is just such a fucking miserable matchup to try to navigate. Okay, so they drew another land. So the problem here is if they found a whatchamacallit, a violent outburst, they can do that in response, and then we're kind of just fucked. The hope is that they didn't find a violent outburst in response. We're gonna take the Scalding Tarn. So they didn't violent outburst, so that's good for us. So what? They get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get a Titanothrax back. They can get a bunch of stuff. We get a bunch of stuff, but we have a Titanoth. Yeah, I think we just go for it. Fuck it. Hopefully our shit's bigger. That is the hope. Because they're going to pitch whatever's left in their hand in response to this living end. Unfortunately, both sides have a Waker Waves. We both have Architects. So, luckily, we also have a Scalding Tarn, so they can set up the top of our deck however the fuck they want. They have more creatures, but our creatures are bigger. And then we'll be able to shuffle our library away. I have no idea what our opponent still has in hand, to be completely honest. I don't know if this Riverwinder is what they cycled, or if they got it off the Waker Waves, or what. Alright, let's see what they got in hand. So we can dismiss this. Architect, Subtlety, Riverwinder. Probably want to take shit that they can cycle. I mean, the living end in hand is dead. It doesn't really matter. I feel like we take the cyclers, but that helps them. Let's take the one thing they might actually be able to cast. I mean, both of this is irrelevant because they're going to be able to cycle their shit away anyways. Oh yeah, this is totally irrelevant. Subtlety, Forest, Breeding Pool, sure. Shuffle your deck, buddy. This is what they have in hand. So we have more creatures than they do. We have bigger creatures than they do. But they can cycle a bunch. They're going to fill their graveyard up before we do. Hopefully they just don't hit a living end. I mean, granted, if they do, we can just living end again in response. We can do this multiple times. So I'm curious how they set up the top of our library. Okay, so Architects of Will is gone. Stripe Riverwinder is gone. Go to 10. Interesting. Does this mean they have one? If they swing out, I'm assuming it means they have it. This is such a fucking weird matchup. Oh, this is just so fucking strange. Alright, so they're not doing that. Let's see. We can... Since we can wipe the board... Oh, are they gonna... Okay, they had the Violent Outburst, which is actually totally fine. They're gonna Living End. But we're just gonna get all this shit back. Okay. And they have a Living End in hand still. We'll do that. I mean, we just do it right back. And we have one more Living End than they do? I mean, I suppose they could have a Force Negation and a blue card, but we know there's a Living End in hand. Damn, we fucked up. Should have known. That was on me. I knew I should have waited till their turn. I mean, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. They would have been able to fucking counter it anyways, but... Alright, so what is our opponent doing? We definitely need to bring these in. Bring in our counter magic, I guess. Oh, that felt bad. They just have, I mean, even if I waited till their turn, it wouldn't have mattered. Because they would have been untapped and they would have been able to just cast that. So, what do I want to put back? I don't even know if I want the Mystical Disputes, to be completely honest here. I feel like I do, but I don't know. Waker Waves. I mean, I almost want to just keep everything in. I'm tempted to get rid of our big shit, but we want to keep that against them anyways. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna keep them all. I do not know how to navigate this fucking matchup, like, at fucking all. I'm honestly half tempted to bring the ley lines in to shut down their griefs from stopping us from doing shit. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna 67 card this bitch. Is it a good idea? Fuck no. But we're gonna do it. I am not a Living End player by any goddamn fucking means. I want to, but at the same time, I know this is a bad idea. We're gonna mulligan it. Oh boy. Well, I guess we're keeping this. Oh, fuck. I gotta put 2 to the bottom. One of the outbursts. I guess a land? This is not good. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Watch, they're gonna fucking... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, they're gonna grief me. Watch. Oh, okay. That's not bad. That is good for us so far. We're gonna cycle. Right, Riverwinder, that's good. We're gonna cycle that. I'm very concerned they have an endurance, though. Very, very concerned they have an endurance. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cycle's a Waker. So I'm tempted to cycle the Titan off, but I think I'm better to hold on to it so I have something to pitch to an Endurance. Because I think that's our whole goal right now, is just keep cycling until we hit a fucking Endurance. Oh boy. Endurance, please. That is not an Endurance. Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. I meant to grab a Steam Vents. Oops. Well, we got a bunch of cyclers. We'll fucking get there, right? So I get to dig 3, basically, to try to find an Endurance. Because I can almost guarantee you they fucking have one. There's no fucking way they don't. For the love of God. Show me a goddamn fucking Endurance. Oh my god. Well. This will be interesting. So basically, I have to do it in response to Endurance, is where we are at. At least I can. So, like, I can Violent Outburst in response to an Endurance and kind of just hope for the best. However, we both... I mean, I think I have more creatures in my graveyard, but double Waker Ways is kind of terrifying. If I wait one more turn, I can cycle Titan off and Violent Outburst. You know what? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Come on, give me a fucking Endurance, please. Curator of Mysteries? Ugh. Okay, well, this means they're fucking going for it. So I don't really have a fucking choice here. If they Endurance me, they Endurance me. I mean, it's literally you just gotta fucking go for it. I will concede if I am not the best living end player out there. I know I am not. So they do still need a green card in hand. How the fuck? Oh, Waker Ways. I'm like, how the fuck did a Foundation Breaker end up in there? So they could force negation this if they want to pay for it. They might just living end me back. This is just a 4. Okay. I mean, you grief me. That's, I guess, okay. You take one of my things, and then you can't go for it this turn. I'm assuming... I really don't even know what he takes, to be totally honest. Probably the Titan Authrax? No, takes the... Interesting. I guess he takes what he knows... Oh, fuck, that's not good. Well, let's see what happens here. Please give me another Cascader. That is not a Cascader. Well, now I've got a dead card in hand, so that's not good at fucking all. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I do not like where we are at all. No. Cat. Okay, just cast a Curator of Mysteries. That's interesting. I guess that's the point of the game we're at now. Alright, well, let's see what we get. Oh, Jesus. That was about as close to a whiff as we could possibly get. I mean, I guess we'll grab a Steam Vents. Keep that in our library. A literal dead card. Okay. Well, this is not going well at all. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. This is very not going well. We're just gonna die to a curator. If this somehow makes it to game 3, it's a fucking miracle. But I don't think it's going to. He's definitely holding back some kind of hate. Like, there's no excuse why he would do this if he wasn't holding back hate. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, we're just dead. He's probably got a subtlety. He's probably going to flash that in. Either that or he's going to... I mean, Living End doesn't even help him here. He's just got to ride this fucking curator. Or, like I said, yeah, here's the subtlety. Yep. Fuck. Mana Screwed to Mana Flood. Well, at least we beat Delver. That's the important part. Alright, guys. On that note, let's open up our little treasure chest. See what treasures await us. Overall, did better this time than the last time we did with it. Come on, something good. Something good. What the? Workshop Elders. Human artificer creatures, artifact creatures you control at flying, beginning of combat and return. You may have a target non-creature. Okay, that's interesting. And teaching of the archaics and some play points. Kind of shitty chest, but whatever. But anyways, as you saw, we did much better that time. I'm still gonna say it glimpses the better Cascade deck. Just put it out there. Put it out there. But anyways, on that note, I gotta sign off. I'm gonna ship you guys over to Saffron Olive. He's my favorite streamer to watch. So y'all give him a good time. Wish him luck. He's playing something over on Arena. But anyways, if you haven't already, make sure you hit all those buttons below on the socials. Smash that follow button to know when I'm live. Catch this stream and all the previous ones over on the YouTube there. And on that note, I'm getting out of here. So y'all stay salty.